Hey there. Hello. How do you do? My name's Harry Wetzel. Thanks for coming. It's the 80s, darling. Yes, it is. It's 1984. 1984 itself, and Big Brother is watching. Trouble is, he's watching MTV like everybody else. I know. Anyhow, it is. It's 1984. It's spring, and a new normalcy has returned to the booze store. Yes, when cataclysmic things are not happening, we as human beings are pretty adaptable and can find things normalcy in just about anything. So it does. It returns to normalcy. It's just us, our functionally dysfunctional family at the booze store, right? And it goes on this way for weeks. A normal day at the booze store, a normal evening making deliveries, a normal night getting drunk with Michael and Gregory. And on it goes like that. We get to be pretty good chums, get to be pretty good drinking buddies, and everything gets to be comfortable. Yes. And that's when you got to be careful. That's when you got to pay attention. Because when things get to be too comfortable, that's when it's New York. New York's going to shake things up, one way or the other. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the better, sometimes not for the better. So it goes along, semi-normal. And so what does the universe do to shake things up for me? It offers me a new job opportunity. Yes, a job that would pay more than I'm making at Vino Veritas. Yes. So I've got some Detroiter friends who are working on Broadway. Yes, down at the Winter Garden Theater on Broadway. And they're selling booze. They're bartenders for the Broadway musical Cats. Yes, and there are apparently some openings in the concession staff. The people who sell the t-shirts and the sweatshirts and the programs. And they're like, you'd better get down there and apply while the applying is good. And I'm like, well, I'm going to try that if I can make more money than at the booze store. So I go on down to the Winter Garden Theater. And I go up in the stuffy, musty little office there, and I have an interview with the concessions manager and head bartender, CT. Fantastic fellow. We get along quite well from the very beginning. He's got a huge mustache and a very artistic chap. Yes. I liked him very well. So the next day, I get a phone call. I'm in. Apparently, some jobs come a little bit more easily than others. So I got a new job. Oh, I got a new job and I got to leave the other job. Well, I'm going to give him notice. I got a couple of weeks before the new gig begins at the Winter Garden anyway. So now I've got to leave Vino Veritas. Yikes, the end of an era. So I go in, I give him my notice, and it is with zero ceremony that I wind up leaving Vino Veritas. Yes, it's the next week, and then it's my last day. I say goodbye to everybody. I say to Steve, listen, if you ever get in a jam and you need some help, I can come around. I've got a night job now. I can't make any more deliveries or anything like that. And I'm working Wednesday afternoons and Saturday afternoons, but some of the days I can come in and help out if you need something going on with getting things in order or the like. He says, well, I might give you a call sometime. I say goodbye to Gregory. He says, I expect a front row seat in that Broadway show that you get in. He says, you got it. Say goodbye to Michael. Say goodbye to Francine. She gave me a nice hug and a nice smooch. Uh-oh, trouble. Anyhow, so that's it. And I'm out. I got a new job now. Now I'm not taking the Crosstown bus anymore. Now I'm taking the subway downtown. Oh, it's so much nicer taking the subway downtown than it is taking the Crosstown bus. You don't have to wait in the elements. Oh, and you just wait down on the subway platform. Sure, it's smoky and steamy, But it's what New York smells like. It's fine. And you don't really have to wait that long for the subway. You really don't. There's another one along, you know, presently, just about any time you need. It's fantastic. So I'm taking the subway downtown. I get off at 50th Street, walk across the street, and there I am at the Winter Garden Theater. Yes, it's a whole new cast of characters to get to be familiar with. It's a whole new cast of characters to get drunk with, and a whole new set of rules. Yes, there is a lot of money changing hands. Cash is flying back and forth over the counter as we're selling cats, full color show programs, t-shirts, sweatshirts, records, cassettes, books, and buttons. And it is like a crush. It's like Sherry Lehman was at the height of the rush hour. It's like Subway City, elbow to elbow and back to back. It's a crush before the show, during the show at intermission, and after the show. There's 3 sales periods per show and 8 shows a week. That's 24 sales period a week of crush, of back-to-back sales. About an hour before the show begins, it's a crush. And then at intermission, it's a 15-minute crush. And then after the show, it's a 15-minute crush as people clamor for their programs and for their t-shirts and their sweatshirts. It's exhausting. It is. It's fantastic working at a Broadway show, but it's exhausting. It's dazzling at first. You get to hear the music, you get to see the costumes, you get to see the incredible set. You come and go and you sneak around in the back of the house and you can see whatever portion of the musical Cats you want to see. I didn't see the whole thing for some time, but you saw little scenes and saw little pieces and you saw the Jellicle Ball over and over and over again. It was dazzling until the job became the grind. Yes, and any job is going to become the grind. It will eventually. Even jobs you like. Even jobs you like get to be the grind. And this crush, this 24 times a week, this crush, and we had to balance the books after every sales period. 24 times a week, we had to balance the books. That was a lot of paperwork. That was a lot of figuring. That was a lot of multiplication. That was a lot of math homework, on the job training for math homework. Yes. And it did. It did become the crush. And it just got to be just another job. Here I was, working on Broadway. I should have been a little bit more specific when I made that little wish that perhaps someday I'll work on Broadway. Yes, well, I got to work on Broadway, didn't I? Yes, where they say the neon lights are bright. But that became the new job. I'll have to tell you more about it next time, won't I? All right. In the meantime, share and like and subscribe and comment. I appreciate you coming on this journey with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.